played volleyball with a bunch of with the people from the trans community, and I complained. And there was a group trying to get me kicked out of that league. And do you know what? Do you know who it was? It was white people. Half the time, the woman in human resources making your life a living hell, complaining about anything you posted on Twitter, white woman. The people implementing and enforcing the DEI policies, white people. I just don't get it. Okay, so, and that's really my question today is, why do white men sacrifice each other for a society that hates them? I know it's not all, so when you call in, I'm going to do a call in. I mean, this is, I'm going to show this. Let's show this. The shooter was a literal MAGA Republican. No, he wasn't. That's what they're reporting. But the people that went to high school with him, they said he was a liberal. The people that went to college with him said he was an extreme leftist. His family was conservative, and I've seen this happen, as I said.
Bitch.
You know, there's a lot of rich kids that are spoiled. I mean, when my little sister, and she was a blue-haired feminist, it was a luxury belief because she'd never seen the real world. But the crazy part is, it's like, it's the white people enforcing this. I mean, black people complain all the time that they don't have a lot of power. So it's not them, right? Yeah, so these are the pictures. See, this is the other gaslighting. They're saying he was a conservative, MAGA, Republican, straight. I think he was straight. I do think he was white, but conservative. Are you kidding me? Really? You're going to gaslight me with this today? This was his family. And I'm looking at this. I'm like, these looked like the families I grew up around. I mean, we're not that big into guns in the Midwest. I mean, some people are. It's more of a Wisconsin thing than Chicago. But
Bitch, I got you good.
I don't get it. All right, let me say, we're gonna do Doug MPA. All right, we're gonna do this. What is the core? I don't know. So my question
Wang Tang,
is
that's
really,
his fucking name, bro. Wang
I just want
Tang.
to know if you guys have seen this too. If you've seen something else, that's fine. I'm not here to argue, because what nobody in the chat is going to do to me today is nobody's going to gaslight me to say this doesn't happen. I'm like, I went
Son
through
of a bitch,
university.
dude.
Do you know who the people were putting the trans people in our dorms? White people. And look, I've experienced discrimination from other races. I've lived in a lot of different areas. I could go on, but today I'm talking about white people. I don't understand, why do we enforce anti-white Christian sentiments? I don't get it. Go to where you're appreciated. Share your knowledge and wisdom with those who are willing to listen. Do not cast your pearls before the swine. They will trample the pearls and use it to attack you. Yeah, this is what I mean. Those white families who grew up with occasionally had a kid who turned to 180 politically when they did young adults. Yup. I mean...
Yes, bitch. You mad?
So...
You fucking mad? Oh my god.
The purpose of this show is not, when I say this, right or wrong. That's not... I want to know what your experience was. Don't send them to university. Well, this kid was at university for like a year. My sister was radicalized in high school. I mean, how do you can't stop kids from being on social media. I know everyone online says you can just do that, but they won't be invited to anything. Gotta get
Oh,
PA.
fuck me.
Hey, how's it going?
Good for you.
I'm good. I'm glad because we've been talking about this subject for the last couple of days, and my thoughts on this were, you know, that the black dude stabbed the Ukrainian girl, and was that in Chicago? Where
No,
was
that
that?
was in North Carolina.
Oh.
Or North or South. It was one of the days down south, yeah.
North Carolina, right? And the
Yeah.
rhetoric is, oh yeah, you know, he's black and black people this and that. Okay, guys, I'm not stupid. Okay, 55% at least of violent crimes are perpetuated by black people. Am I one of those people? No, but I have to eat those numbers every
Son of a
day.
bitch.
It's true. It sucks.
Oh, fuck me. I got
But as
fucked.
black people, we have to ask ourselves some serious questions, right? But then this Charlie Kirk thing happened, right? And guys, most domestic terrorists are white. The sad part about it is if you are a conservative,
Bitch, you're mine.
influencer,
Yo, what's up, guys? Leave a chat.
and
Like the
status,
like the stream, bro.
you're gonna have to
You gotta
worry
like
about
the stream.
someone who looks like
So I can
you,
be here more
guys,
often, you know what I'm saying?
taking you out.
Oh, look at that.
Sorry, it sucks. You know, Bobby Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, JFK, like white guys will take you out, and I don't understand it. Here's the thing,
Son of a bitch.
I took out Charlie Kirk. Everything Charlie Kirk was striving for would have benefited him as a white guy. And he drank this liberal Kool-Aid and decided to go take out Charlie Kirk. It is insane.
Bitch, I got him with a
Anyone
club,
you know,
dude.
Pearly,
I fucking clubbed his
they have
ass.
to worry about
You mad, bro?
Leroy or Quavontavious. Who's gonna take him out? It's someone that looks just like them. It's horrible. It sucks.
Do you know what's crazy? So feminism makes sense for women because it gives us all the power with none of the responsibility. Like women
One
being able
time.
to abort,
Versus,
that makes
oh, shit.
perfect sense. Women want to be completely in control of who's born. That makes sense why you want abortion. But white men fighting for abortion makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree.
You want, let me get this straight. You want to have no control over who is born, like over if your wife has your child or not. Or the white men that come in and, you know, they'll fight for all of these women and like super leftist causes. And I'm like, white men are the most likely ones to commit suicide.
Yeah, yep. I agree.
And they don't talk about that. And I'm like, why is it that white men, they sacrifice themselves for society just to fight against like their own issues? I don't get it. And it's not all, right? I don't even think it's most. To be honest, I think most white guys are more conservative than not. But you'll get these, like even this guy's family, right? I probably had like 4 conservative siblings or whatever it was in my head.
Son of a bitch.
But I just don't get it.
And guys, if you're a liberal in here, you're white, and you somehow made it here, I don't know why you're here, but there's nothing that you're fighting for on the liberal side that's going to benefit you. Nothing. Nothing. At all. So you're coming out here and caping for people that wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. That's what it's about. And once again, I always say, it's funny how white men are painted as these demons, right? But there's nothing worse in this country than white liberal women. You want to know why, Pearly? Because they can be married to a white guy, benefit from all this white supremacy and the patriarchy. They can be married to a successful white guy, benefit from his whiteness, but then call him an oppressor at the same time. Tear him down in public. Tell his kids that he's the devil. And they benefit from this man's hard work and sweat. And there's nothing more nefarious than that. Nothing worse. Insane.
Yeah, I mean, and you'll talk to these guys, and like even like the Destinies of the world. Maybe Destiny makes sense because he makes money off of right writing. You know, like he makes money. But you'll talk to some of these liberal guys, and I'm thinking, you know, you're fighting against your own interests. You're fighting against like what's best for you. Maybe that's why people think I'm crazy. Totally about me.
I just want to thank everyone for being here in the chat. You know, this is kind of a crazy time with everyone, so we appreciate all 619 of you in the chat. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. You can become a member of the channel. The membership is less than the price of a cup of coffee each month. And you know, we really appreciate all the discourse. You know, this is a tough time to be on the conservative side. And it's funny, things are gonna change, bro. I just don't know how, but something's gonna happen. And we just have to keep our eyes and ears open to see what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna make sure it's pinned. Yeah. Okay. Because I just think to growing up, and I'm like, there's so many white liberal men and women that would be the enforcers of all these policies. You know, like it's a white woman that's the human resources manager, and half the guys at times it's a white guy that hired her. No, that's what I mean. Like all of these Fortune 500 companies, most of it, I mean, that's what they complain about all the time. They're owned by white guys. They're the ones enforcing these EDM policies.
Yeah, I agree. And guys, this whole white guilt thing, especially from white liberal women, they don't do it to help the poor, black and brown people and the women that they do it for themselves. They have this weird, you know, I have to make myself seem important by seemingly helping people and saying how bad. And then also with the LGBTQAI plus whatever it is now, being regular white and hetero is not cool anymore. So they have to find a way to separate themselves. I may be white, but I'm not like the regular white people. I'm pansexual or demisexual or LGBT, whatever the heck. That's what it is.
Like, people were justifying Kirk's death. White people were justifying Kirk's death because he said they thought he said that gay people should be stoned to death. And I'm like, you realize that the people you're fighting for, these leftists, will have no problem stoning you to death just on the fact that you're white and male.
I agree.
No one wants to call in on this topic.
Well, and you know, I didn't agree with Charlie Kirk. The best part about Charlie Kirk is that we all know that college are liberal indoctrination camps. He would go to college. His goal was to make more young people conservative. And you want to talk about a monumentous task, especially with all these, you know, all these colleges. So just, he should be respected just for that effort itself.
Rob says, Claire, you're finally a white supremacist. I'm fine. No, I'm not. But what I don't like is just all of this anti-white male rhetoric. You know, it's like, I grew up around these guys. And if I'm being honest, most white guys are pretty nice, pretty helpful, and didn't really follow this stuff. But then you'll get a liberal guy who benefits from all the nice white guys that are just chilling, working. And then they fight against their own interests. It just drives me crazy. I don't get it. And I also don't like the idea that there's this idea that white guys have all the nice white collar jobs. And it's just not true. They're the miners, they're the loggers, they're even still the majority of construction workers. You know, whenever they talk about immigration, they're like, who's gonna do the dirty jobs? I'm like, white guys are doing the dirty jobs. The garbage men.